What's going on, everyone? This your boy Ron with DFS Greatness. I'm here to give you great lineups, great picks. Let's have a great night. This is Tuesday, January 29th. Let's get to it, man. We got a lovely slate tonight. Like the page, subscribe to my channel. I know this video kind of late, but let's get to it, though, man. First game tonight, Wizards going against the Cavaliers, sitting at 218 total. Bucks going against the Pistons at 216 total. Brogdon, he's already ruled out tonight with injury. He's going to be out tonight. Thunder going against the Magic at 222 total. Chicago Bulls going against the Nets at a 220 total. Pelicans against the Rockets at 233 total. Suns going against the Spurs at 226 total. And the 76ers going against the Los Angeles Lakers, 229 total. Kyle Kuzma's already ruled out for the late night hammer. Let's get to it, though, man. At the point guard position, it's a lot of good names out here tonight. There's a lot of good plays out here. James Harden's sitting at 13,600. I'm projected to get 66 fantasy points tonight. That's 5 times value. His usage rate is 41%. Last 3 games, averaging 57 fantasy points. I think he's in a good matchup tonight, going against New Orleans. 25 as a whole as defense at 28th. At the point guard position. And I think he's a better play on DraftKings than FanDuel. He's $300 more on FanDuel. That's another guy I like tonight. And another guy you can go back to tonight, I think he's in a good matchup, Chris Paul at 6,900. I think it's a good price for him. He's projected to get 28 fantasy points. That's 4 times value tonight. Last game he played 25 minutes. Tonight's going to get around 30 minutes. I think he's in a good spot tonight at that price. Good price on DraftKings at 6,900. He's $600 more on FanDuel. I like him a lot tonight. Another guy I'm going to give you tonight, I think he's going against Cleveland. They're horrible at the point guard. They give up the most points to point guards in the league right now at 6,000. He's projecting to get 28 points tonight with a 14% usage rate. I like him a lot. Thomas Sturynski, he's been on a tear lately, man, averaging 19 fantasy points, 46, 26, and 47. I like him a lot tonight. I think he's in a fantastic matchup tonight. He's a good play on DraftKings at $6,000, and he's $700 more on FanDuel. I think he's in a good matchup. He's a good cheap play to go with tonight. I like him a lot tonight, and that's the plays I got for the point guard position tonight. I'm going to lock him in. At the shooting guard position, a guy I like tonight, I already mentioned James Harden. If you want to go back to the well with Drew Holiday, he's in a fantastic matchup too, 8,600. Projected to get 43 fantasy points. That's 5 times value. Since Anthony Davis been out, his usage rate been up, averaging about 25% usage rate. Getting around 43 fantasy points. I think he's in a good matchup. It's going to be a real fast-paced game tonight. And 8,600, I like him a lot. And he's $900 more on FanDuel. I think he's in a good matchup tonight. And another guy I like tonight at 5,000. I like Eric Gordon tonight also. I like that game a lot tonight. I think Eric Gordon's in a good matchup tonight. At 5,000, he need about 28 fantasy points, about 5 times value, getting around 25 fantasy points a game with a 23% usage rate. I like him a lot tonight. I think he's in a good matchup, and I think that's going to be a pretty good game tonight, to be honest with you, man. I think it's going to be a real good competitive game. I don't see nothing wrong with that game a lot tonight. I think it's going to be a lot of value in that game tonight. And another guy I like, I think you still can go back to the well with Shabazz Napier at 4,900. He's been playing pretty good lately. I like him a lot tonight. We'll go that direction with him. And that's pretty much the shooting guards I got for tonight that I'm going to lock in. At the small forward position tonight, my guy I like tonight, I think he's in a good matchup. He's so cheap, Giannis Antetokounmpo at 10,700. He's projected to get 53 fantasy points. It's five times value. He's averaging around 56 fantasy points a game. He don't have like the upper tier like James Harden will, but he'll give you what you need, man. I like him a lot. He's $700 more on FanDuel. He's a better DraftKings play. The last 3 games going against Detroit, he's averaging 44 fantasy points. He had some pretty good flashes a game. I like him a lot. And I like another guy right here. My guy Paul George against the Magic, man. Everybody's not talking about him for the MVP, but I'm talking about Paul George a lot tonight. That's I think he got a good shot. He's not probably James Harden at the Kubo, but he's probably 3rd right now in the league, man. This guy been on a tear, averaging 49 fantasy points a game. Last 3 games, 66, 55, and 64. I like him a lot. At 9,800, he's 1,300 more on FanDuel. He's definitely a good player on DraftKings. Last 3 games against Orlando, he's averaging 45 fantasy points. I like him a lot tonight. I'm going to give you one more other guy. I like Aaron Gordon. At 6,700, he's projecting to get 37 fantasy points. It's 5 times value. Last 3 games, averaging 33 fantasy points, 43, 48. And 22, he been healthy, man. Like, in the beginning of the season, he started out pretty good and he got a little hurt. He's back. Last 3 games against OKC, he's averaging 50 fantasy points, 39, 79, 31. He's in a good matchup. He's $100 more on FanDuel. So, either way you go, you can go DraftKings or FanDuel. I think he's in a good matchup. I'm going to give you another jewel for tonight. I like Rudy Gay. With the news of DeMar DeRozan being out tonight, I like Rudy Gay. At 5,900, he's could probably get about 32 fantasy points tonight projecting. That's about 5 times value. And 28 fantasy points he's averaging. I like him a lot tonight. He should be able to get good minutes. He played 27 minutes, averaging 27 minutes tonight. Like him or not, with 22% usage rate, I think he's in definitely a good matchup tonight. You can go that way with him. I like Rudy Gay. And a guy you still can go back to, Kelly Oubre. He's getting good minutes, man. I like him at 5,700. He's going to project tonight getting 27 fantasy points tonight. I like him a lot. I think he's in a good matchup. He's $600 more on FanDuel. Last 3 games against San Antonio, he's averaging 36 fantasy points. I like him a lot tonight. You want to go that direction with him. At the power forward position on DK, a guy I like tonight. I still like the Manimal a lot tonight. I think he's in a good matchup. The Manimal, he's been playing out of his mind. The Manimal is 6,300. His price don't raise up a lot. He's averaging 16 fantasy points, 37, 44, and 34 the last game with a 20% usage rate. I like him a lot tonight. He's 6,300 on DraftKings, and he's about 1,100 more on FanDuel. He's definitely a good play on FanDuel. DraftKings tonight. I like him a lot. I think he's in a fantastic matchup tonight going against New Orleans. I like him a lot. You want to go that direction. And my guy Holmes is back tonight, man. He's at 4,700. I think he's pretty real cheap, man. I like him a lot going against San Antonio. Last game he came back. He played 26 minutes or 38 fantasy points. He's getting 31 tonight. He's projected to get 31 points tonight. It's about 6 times value. I like him a lot tonight. I think you should light him up and play him tonight. He's $300 more on FanDuel. I don't see nothing wrong with him, man. I'm still go back to well with him. He's playing pretty good. And if for instance, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm just gonna name LaMarcus Aldridge going against Phoenix. Man, they don't got no center with Aiden being out. So you do your math for that. LaMarcus is in a good matchup. 8,700. I like him a lot tonight, man. I think you can light him up and play him tonight because you're gonna have to have him in. They need somebody up there going against nobody. Because I told you guys the other night to go get Zubac against when the Lakers played the Suns and Zubac went off. I like Zubac a lot. I like him a lot tonight. You want to go that direction with him. I'm going to lock him in for a cheap a power forward. And for the center tonight, it's the game. Probably the best matchup tonight is Joel Embiid against the Lakers. He's 10,200. He's going to project to get 55 fantasy points. He's been resting a lot, so he's real fresh. Last game against the Lakers, FYI, averaging 76 fantasy points, 60 to 91. Wow. He probably will have a lot of ownership, but it's like 2 hours after this game. It's the last game of the night. I like Joel Embiid a lot tonight. I think he's in a good matchup. If you want to go the direction with him. And I'm going to give you another guy that's real cheap. I already mentioned LaMarcus Aldridge. Light him in. I'm going to still go back to the well with this guy, Jahlil Okafor. He's at 6,100. Still not a bad price tag for him. He projected to get 38 fantasy points tonight. He should be able to get that. Last 3 games, 52, 20, and 41. I like him a lot tonight. I think he's in a good matchup. You can go that route with him and save some money. And you want to go another guy at 6,100, Zijic. He's definitely in a good matchup. 34, 27, and 27 fantasy points. And I like him a lot. Last game, he had 35 minutes. It should be a lock tonight going against Washington. 24th as a whole and 23rd is the center position. I like him a lot tonight. You're going to go the direction with him. Well, man, that's the pretty much the picks I got for tonight. I gave you guys some good value, good plays and everything in that direction. And after it's been said, man, it's a little core right now for tonight. You know, as you got about 14,000 left. I'll just give you guys some good plays and everything, and just hopefully like you guys will be able to cash out, man. I got a few other sleeper plays I'm going to give you guys that I like a lot tonight. Make sure how you guys like in your lineup. I didn't mention Brandon Ingram, but at 6,400 with Kyle Kuzma out, somebody else got a score. I like him a lot, 6,400. I forgot about this guy, small forward, power forward, Michael Beasley, 3,800. You can go that direction with him. He's going to be probably chalk tonight. And 3,800, you can go get him. And you can get other guys in your lineup also. Well, this your boy Ron, back with DFS Greatness. Hit a great line. It was great picks. Until next time, I'm out.